just ride with me. Pull up and roll something. Get deep in your conscience and forget about struggling. Everything you doing to prosper, it's all a part of.
What's poppin', y'all? It's your queen, and this is a Destiny thing. I go by Goddess Queen Yana, as you already know if you watched my first video. But before we get into this video, make sure you like, and comment on any one of my videos. You know, this video is about my move to Georgia. So, as I said, I'm gonna be talking about my move to Georgia. I'm gonna start from the very first day I got here until now. I'm gonna go up now. I'm gonna let y'all know the pros and the cons of being here. Since I've been here, I'm gonna let you know every little detail. Well, not every little detail, but mostly every little detail. I moved here March 7th, 2015. I packed a car up, got on the road with my mother and Shemaya the night of the 6th, March 6th, and got here at 7 in the morning, March 7th, which is also my birthday. So I moved here on my birthday when I turned 23. When I first moved here, I stayed with an aunt, my mother's sister. I stayed with her for about 4 to 6 months. Then I also stayed with a friend that I had met at the new job that I was at. Stayed with her roughly 2 to 3 months, I think. It could have been longer. I can't remember that far, how long. Then I finally got my own place. So that was check off my list. Thank you. Once I got my new place, I did not know that I had applied for a job at the airport. And I needed more money. So it all worked out in my favor because I went to the interview and I got the job and got sent to training for 2 weeks. Maybe 2 weeks later, I was so happy, so blessed that I got a new job, still got my old job, and I'm about to start making money. So, long story short, yeah, 2 jobs, dude, it didn't work out. I stayed in Douglasville, Georgia, and then I worked at the airport. If you stay in Georgia, period, you know that is like a 45-minute drive, depending on if you got traffic or not. And if you got traffic, it's almost an hour. And I was tired at night. I worked a night shift at then, so that drive was crazy. So I had to make a decision where I stayed at my god sister's house until I got a car while paying rent at my apartment that I was not staying at. So that took a toll on me as well. Well, February of 2016, was it 16? It was. February 2016, I got a car. Oh, I was blessed. Put $3,000 down. It was $6,000. Put $3,000 down, which my grandma helps. Shout out to you, Granny. She helped get me the car, and I loved it. I have an Acura, and I love my Acura. That was another blessing for me. I had started, progressing at my job. Everything had started going good. Started making more money. I had already quit Walmart. I was working at Walmart before the airport. I already quit Walmart, and everything was going great. I don't think I had any setbacks other than when my lease came up, I had to find somewhere else to stay. And I was still staying in Douglasville. Once I got my car, I just drove back and forth, and that drive is heck. So trying to find an apartment over by the airport was very hard. I didn't know nothing about Riverdale or Clayton County or anything like that. I new to Georgia, so I didn't know nothing about it. Found an apartment finally after my lease was up like for 2 months, and I was paying rent there still, even though my lease was still up. I was just paying month to month. Found an apartment, moved closer to the job. It was okay for me, but the area I stayed in, I really didn't like it. It wasn't, I don't think it was really safe for me by myself to be there. Even with everything going on, I just, prefer being somewhere where it was gated and closed in, and this apartment complex wasn't. But it was a start for me to be on this side of town, closer to my job. See, 2016, I got into a new apartment, got another promotion at my job. What else? And then I moved again at the end of around October. Yeah, October, November. Around that time, it was so crazy. I ended up going to stay with a coworker because I was in between not knowing if I wanted to go into another apartment or a house, or if I wanted to, just stay with my coworker where she had a house big enough where I could stay in and just pay her rent and I save money. I had so many options at that point. I didn't know what to do. So I ended up waiting too late, and I ended up going to go stay with the coworker anyways. I stayed there for, how long did we move out of? I stayed with her, I would say roughly 6 months. But it probably wasn't even that long. Moved. I am missing something in between. What, this is 2019? I've been here for 4 years. What did I do in 2017? But I wasn't living with her the whole time. Riverdale. Oh, Riverdale. Then, yes. So, paid off in 2017. I paid off my car. So my car is officially mine. I own it. I saved up money, and me and my roommate, which is more like family, she's like a sister, we found an apartment together, which was gated, and it is more of our style. We didn't go overboard, but we didn't go cheap either. So yes, we moved here when May of 2018. May of 2018, moved into a new spot, and I can say it has been going great. Other than the kids being outside, yeah, it's been going great. I have no complaints here. But I'm gonna go into the cons of me being in Georgia. The cons of me being in Georgia is that I am not around family. I miss being around my family. I miss being around my mother, my grandmother, my brother. I really do miss that. That is a big plus for me. I love family oriented, and yeah, that was just a big plus for me. That's really the con. I don't like the weather down here. I can tell you that now. I have never gotten sick so much. But when I moved down here, I'm getting sick every year, maybe twice a year. I don't like that. So really no more cons. I love it here. I feel like this is a good decision I made for myself. The pros of being in Georgia. The pros, personally for myself, I learned a lot about myself. I have learned to become an adult and take care of business the way adults should. The pros is I know that I can do so much more, so I'm trying so many more things, as in what I'm doing now is YouTube. So many opportunities here, and I love that. I love the diversity. I love everything that Atlanta has to offer. Georgia, period, has to offer. And any more pros? I mean, I could go on and on about pros. So, but you get the gist of what I'm saying. My achievements since I've been here. I feel like my first apartment was the biggest achievement for me. It was my own apartment, and I paid everything by myself. I maybe had a little help from my papa and my grandmother sometimes, but most of the time, everything I did in that apartment, I did by myself. And I felt good about that, even if I was broke. My car, that was something just lifted off of me when I was able to pay my last car payment and get that title in my name. That was a big just relief for me because I was tired of paying it. This job I got at the airport, that was a blessing because God knew I was tired of working at Walmart. And it wasn't the company, it was never the company, it was the people that worked there. That was just absolutely crazy. This job I have gotten promoted twice, and I have gotten raise after raise. All I can say is I'm making money now. But I love working at the airport. So I feel like that was another plus in an achievement of mine that I got. Another achievement is being able to take care of myself, feed myself, and when someone calls and I haven't been able to give what I can, that is a huge achievement for me. And being here in Georgia, I wouldn't have been able to do everything I said if I was back at home because I had so many people clutching me. Not saying that my mother and my grandmother are clutches, because they're not, but I'm saying I was very spoiled and I did not know how to be an adult because I knew if something went wrong I could call them and they would come running. Here is a different story. They can't just come running. because I'm in a different state. So I have learned how to do so many things without them. Let me tell you, saving money, I learned, and it's great. Savings account is on fleek. Is there anything else about this move to Georgia? The ride here to Georgia, let me tell you, I slept the entire time. The entire time. Phone was going off, happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday. At midnight, I was knocked out. The ride was interesting, to be honest. Me and my mother got into it a couple of times. I blocked her out a little bit. I cried a little bit. When she was getting ready to leave, after we dropped everything off, we went out the night of my birthday. The next morning, her and Shemaya was getting ready to leave, and I cried like a little baby. So yes, this move to Georgia has been a up and down situation for me, but I have made the best of this move. I will never go back home. I made that decision the day I moved, that since I moved to Georgia, I will be here for a while. Now, ain't no telling if I will move somewhere else, but as of right now, Georgia is my residences. How do you say residences? I can't say the word. As of right now, Georgia is where I stay, and hey, I love it. So, thank you for, listening, and, no, you really don't know. But no, thank you for listening, and please make sure you subscribe, like, and comment on this status if you want to see more videos from me. Any videos that you want, I am open to. So, once again, I'm out.
Just ride with me, pull up and roll something. Get deep in your conscience and forget about struggling everything.